let's face it, whether we like to admit it or not, the new Edge Mustang, mine's 23 years old. They're getting a little old, which means sometimes, depending on what you got going on, the look can get a little dated. Now, we've talked about this before. One of the major components of how your car looks is headlights. It's like the eyes of the car. They really can make a car pop, or in the case of mine, they can make it look a little less than ideal. Now, my car has basically the stock style headlight. There's nothing too special except it's got the clear reflector. Other than that, they're exactly the way they would be from the factory, and you can see the housing is just, it's really bad. Like the lens part itself is not in good shape. We've worked on the headlights before. We've sanded them down to get them at least better, and they are, and they were better. They've slowly been degrading though, and it's just gotten to the point where I think it's time to, one, get new ones because they're not in good shape, and two, revamp the look a little bit and go with something that's a little more modern. So today I'm gonna show you what headlights we went with, where you can get them, the tools you're gonna need to install them. We'll do the install and take a look at how they turned out. Now, if you've been following along for a while and you know me, you know we didn't exactly ball out on these because I am a master student. It means I'm broke. But from the reviews and stuff that I've seen, these are gonna turn out really nice. I'm super excited to show you these. I haven't even seen them myself. Based on the pictures, they're gonna be pretty dope. So I got these bad boys on Amazon. I'll go ahead and leave a link down in the description below if you wanna get some for yourself. Not that expensive, but take a look at these. So the main reason I wanted to get these headlights is because of the DRL bar, baby. These are so much cleaner than what we got right now. Since the first time I saw these in person, I really wanted a set, and it just so happened that we could go ahead and get a set right now. So the tools you're gonna need, you'll need a lighter, you're gonna need some butt connectors. We're using solder stick butt connectors. If you only have regular ones, don't worry, just make sure you put on some heat shrink afterwards, or at least wrap it in electrical tape to make sure the connection stays good. You'll need some wire crimpers, wire cutters, and if you're using the solder stick ones, a lighter. And that's pretty much all we're gonna need to do this. One quick note though, the kit says to use these quick connections. Personally, I don't like these. I don't think they're good. You're not gonna get as good a connection as you can using the butt connectors. We might have to do a little bit more work, some more cutting. At the end of the day, I think it's just gonna make a more high quality job, if you will. Now this is exactly what I'm talking about. You see how clear and crisp this is? Now come over to this one. You see how cloudy and just dirty that looks? It's gonna be such a big transformation. So first things first, before you start doing anything, you wanna make sure the DRL bar works. Test these lights before you put them on, or else you're just gonna be in a world of hurt. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. Real easy, come over to your battery. Here is the wires for the DRL. Put this one into the ground. This one, just touch it against the positive, and we'll be able to see if that DRL bar actually turns on. Touch to the positive, and boom, that one works. And you wanna make sure you test both so you don't run into any surprises. There we go, we are good to go, baby. Now that we know the DRL works, it's time to transfer the light hardware over from these to the new ones. So we just gotta transfer over our turn signal, our blinker bulb, and our headlights. Note, these are not the right kind of headlights. These are not good LEDs to have in reflectors. I'm dumb, this is what I have. Yo, those are so sweet. Those DRLs are insane, and they're just so clear, and everything's just better.
Oh, those are sweet.
And full transparency, I did have to relocate some stuff before the final installation. I just didn't show you guys. So that actual little square module that you were seeing, I had it in the spot where actually the locking slots, or whatever you want to call them, go down. Obviously not ideal. Weaved them through the engine bay. Just look at your car, look what you have available and where you can mount it. It's probably gonna be a little different depending on, you know, intake situation and just like that. It's really not a big deal finding a place to mount it. It's super, super easy. I really wanted the DRLs because it pairs with the fog lights. If you remember,
We got the Cobra fogs, which are actually Jeep fogs. Now we got the DRL to match, and this front end just looks so mean now.
on the topic of front end, I think we're gonna start going really aggressive. I've been wanting to do DIY aero the right way for a while now. So I think we're gonna go ahead and pull the trigger and make some DIY front splitter, some side skirts, a diffuser, walk y'all through the process. If those are videos you wanna see, let me know. It's gonna be cheap, budget, but also pretty high quality. That's for another video though. Today is all about the headlights, and I gotta say, these things are so sweet. Now, not only did we get new headlights, we also got a bad flag flagpole. That's right, found this thing on Facebook Marketplace for a whole 50 bucks. I just couldn't pass up on it. Unfortunately, I did not get a bad flag. This is the one I had, and you can see, I feel really bad about that. On that note, I really got it because I want to do something really special for the 4th of July, so keep an eye out for that. That's gonna be coming, well, soon, on July 4th. As I mentioned earlier, these headlights are going to be linked down in the description. They're just some Amazon headlights, not the cheapest, not the most expensive, kind of just the middle of the road. But as usual with headlight videos, we have to wait until it gets a little bit darker so we can really see that DRL bar.
Man, I feel like I am falling in love with this car all over again.
Those lights are just so sick. Those DRL bars are they're just amazing, guys. They're incredible.
And paired with the bad flag with Old Glory flying in a good old Texas sunset, how could it get any better?
I got a lot of inspiration to work on the Mustang and really turn it into what we want it to be, really. A good autocross car, good daily race car, if you will. We have a lot coming with it. Like I said, the DIY aero, I think that's gonna come pretty soon. So if you wanna see that, you know the drill, you gotta subscribe. With that though, that is pretty much all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining. I hope I inspired you to get these lights, or at least go out, work on your car, drive your car, enjoy your car, and at the very least, share your car. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure you give it a big old thumbs up. And I'm gonna give you all some wisdom, right? Some knowledge, something profound before you go. If you don't believe in yourself, why do you expect anybody else to? Now with that, y'all keep it classy when you're out there changing the world, like I know each and every one of you will. And I'll catch y'all real soon. Now, you know me, if you've been following along for a while, you know we didn't ball out. All right, should be an English student, obviously.